Alright guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. It has been about a year since we finished up work on this thing, and I figured it was a good time to show you. We actually made quite a few changes this summer to the original design. You know how it is, you think about it, how you're going to make it, and then once it gets built, you're sitting there going, gosh, I wish I had done this, I wish I had done that. Well, some of that's happened here, and I'll get into it with you, but first let me take to you about the outside of it. It's held up extremely well. I want to show you right there. When we get close, I'll show you a bird built a nest and had babies right there, right over the door. So that was kind of cool, but it was also a little inconvenient because I kind of had to tiptoe around there. I didn't want to scare little boogers. So anyway, you got this area gravelled here. You can see the ramp coming up, an old ATV out there, and then this comes across. We have a little pad here where we'll do cookouts, campfires, and it's a heck of a view from here. It's the top of my property. You sit up here, and the other chair's currently somewhere else. I don't know where I put that thing. But you got a nice view of the ridge, and we're in the middle of a meteor shower. So at night, it's just incredible to come out here and see that sky. And you can see the Milky Way from here. We're in a real rural area, so no light pollution. Come around the side here. Not a ton has changed. You can see I got some bags of mulch down here I haven't put out yet. The two antenna towers, or antenna towers, are still here. A little bit of a sun issue. And the Antron's there, so we got those. Got a little FM transmitting antenna for back here as well. This was something I wanted to fix up over the summer, but I guess it's going to be a fall project because I am out of time, man. This is the diesel heater. This thing works extremely well. I'm almost afraid to pull this cover off this time of year, but there we go. So that thing has worked way better than anticipated. It's just awesome. So if you're ever in the market for trying to heat a small space, this thing sips fuel and throws some serious heat. So I'm real happy with that. Put that back there. Back here, if you followed in the spring, we added this 3x5 shed here, and that's for extra storage. Mainly it's fuel storage for the diesel heater and the kerosene heater we have up here. And then I've got some of my mower projects up here, although you'll notice some of them have moved down. We've actually finally had time to start fixing some of that stuff, so that's pretty nice. Our apple trees are coming in nicely here. You can see here deer just obliterate the whole bottom of them, but they still leave plenty. But yeah, these are nice. It's been a good year for them. If you watched my video on the bear, he was right here, and here's the building right here. So I was working right here and looked up, and he had come up. He was walking this way, and he stopped right about where that 2x4 is. He was as curious, I guess, as they come. Thankfully, that's as far as he came. Then he kind of turned around and went right up into the woods there. And you can see we have animal trails that come through here, up through here on the other side as well. A lot of deer. And the reason we have a lot of deer is because we have a lot of apple trees, peach, apple, pear. So there's a lot of different things for them to eat at night, and so that brings them in, plus blueberries and whatnot. Anyway, oh yeah, that's the bird nest right there. My wife said not to take it down, although I kind of want to. She said they'll sometimes come back and use that again, so I guess I'll leave it. Let's go inside. All right, here we are inside, and as you can tell, a lot of change. This lighting, I actually just added this today, and I'll talk to you about this in a second here, but this is really cool. LED strip lighting, and you can have it play the music, or you can have it, with different effects. I'm just leaving it at blue for now, and to me, from like this distance, of course, I can't see that great. It looks like neon to me. Anyway, that's cool. All right, so over here, storage, this is changing. It used to be radio stuff. I've got all that condensed into the studio now. This is now, I got a new hobby. Well, it's not a new hobby. I've revisited an old hobby. Stress has been an issue here. I'm working 3 jobs, and it's getting a little bit crazy. My wife said, why don't you build a model? And so I picked up a couple models on eBay, and I've been working on one of those. Here is our middle row for our minivan here, but the doors held up well. This was initially, this whole area, if you recall, was going to be for fixing mowers, and for the first year it was. I realized though that it's just a little too narrow in here, and it just wasn't ideal. That ramp's kind of steep. So we're going to repurpose this area. I don't know what we're going to do, but we are going to repurpose it. And so we have solar here that we deploy for our all powers, that thing there, which powers this facility. And I still got to install that. That's that Calfa. I got to do a video on the Wi-Fi module they sent me for that, but I don't have the time to set it up this year. We did do some upgrades to the solar system, but we weren't able to do that many upgrades. Anyway, over here, nice cabinet. We do probably gonna leave that. Might not. I don't know. Probably gonna leave it for now anyway. But this basically chemical storage. I'll probably move it to the bottom one. These are stuff that I brought up from the eBay shed, and it's all like there's vintage computer stuff, cords and cables. A lot of CB radio stuff here, so it kind of fit better to have that up here. It's my own little Radio Shack pretty much. Then I got this awesome fridge from New Air, and it's a nice hot day today, so it's nice to have cold water and some iced tea and some sodas and waters and stuff in there. And then I also have a couple of TV dinners that I keep up here as well. Not many, but that goes with that, which is this. I got that when I went to Dayton Ham Fest. It was at a Walmart right near where I was staying, and it was like 50 bucks or 60 bucks on sale because it was on clearance, little dorm size, and I was like, yeah, let's do that. There's Rad. If you watch the video on restoring him, I've been playing with him some, and I picked up another small remote control car that I still need to do some repairs on. So that's pretty nifty. Got rid of the 26-inch combination Harbor Freight box, brought it down to the middle garage, the main garage, because I don't need as many tools up here. And so I brought the rolly cart up here, the 5-drawer cart. Got some tools in here, stuff that I'm gonna use up here. And then got rid of the Harbor Freight workbench and kept this really nice one from Vavor with adjustable feet. This thing is way better than the Harbor Freight one. So what I've got here is this nice work surface, and I'm working on the Bismarck here, you can see. And let me know if any of you all are into models. I could make some videos on that. I am pathetic. This is the first model I've built in probably, well, since the first or second year I was married, so 25 years now, 24 years, something like that. But I'm getting the hang of it. My hands shake, but I'm doing it on days when my hands aren't shaking. In fact, I'm using this as a way of trying to stop my hands from shaking. This is the company that sent me those cool lights. Smart Wi-Fi, RGB, COB, whatever that is, LED light strip. Says it works with Alexa and Google Assistant. I don't have either of those up here. 16 million colors, musical sound effects, dimmable, and voice control. Came with this remote, and you can change stuff, I think. Let me see if I can change the color here. There we go. There's green. There's red, and all this looks really cool. Matter of fact, let me turn the, yeah, that's better. Let me turn the main lights off here. There's green, and of course they're dimmable, so you can make it so it's just like background lighting if you want to. Now, I haven't really messed with all the features and functions, but you can see it getting dimmer there. And so it's just like, oh, a little light your way type background. Turn it back to blue. And then there's also, you can see there's other colors here, yellow and light blue and like purple. And it also has like a fade in. Anyway, it's a cool little thing. I'll leave a link to where you can pick it up. But let's go on into the main room here. And some changes in here as well, and some changes to come. It's been, this has been the great setup here. My radio setup over here for testing rigs, for listening to the radio, for doing my stuff. Really loving it. Got these lights for doing reviews. Judging by feedback, y'all have been pretty happy with that. This little shelf over here is all the radios that I have to review. Stuff that I picked up at Hamfest or need to clean up before I play with them. And so you might see some of this stuff on, well, actually you will see stuff like this on the channel as the winter comes through here. Got this new air refrigerator, AC unit. So on really hot days, today I just got the fan on, but on really hot days we got that thing going. And I also have window fans if I need it. This, I can't remember if I ever showed you this. I sleep up here, man. I love it up here. This is like camping out. This is a chair that I picked up online. I think I got it on Amazon. And this pulls out, flips up, the back rocks back. Got a sleeping bag in the corner, and I can sleep up here, and it's awesome because you just fall asleep to the radio up here. Don't bother the wife with that, and been great. I love that. I wish I had enough room to fit two of them so my wife could come up here and and enjoy the nice breeze up here. It's really cool. The camera is starting to have some issues, if you can tell in this video. 3,643 videos filmed with this, not including this one. I just bought a brand new one, another Sony AX model, and so this will probably be one of the last videos filmed on this camera because it's got some issues. Main editing computer here, radio setup here, got the old Midnight Cafe and an old X-Files poster. And I did bring up a TV. I watch local television up here sometimes, and I even have a Roku up here, so I can watch stuff off the internet through here as well. This is also cool. It's kind of backlit, so I'm having a hard time with that. But that projector, Visinoy, I guess it is. Holy cow, is that thing bright! And it's perfect. I put it right there, and we left this wall blank. That's where that American flag was going to go. We left it blank, and I just slide the table out of the way and roll this chair over to the other side, and we can watch movies 10 foot. So I'm gonna get a screen, and we're gonna move that out there eventually, but for right now, that's what I've got. And then, y'all haven't seen the redesign, but just moved stuff around, got rid of some stuff, brought in some stuff here. It was time, it's been a year, so kind of shuffled, and there'll be some new stuff coming in here as well. But this table's been awesome. Did try filming standing up, cranking it up. It's adjustable height, and hopefully y'all liked that, but we'll see how that works. And I love the fact that it rolls around, so I can even roll it out the door if I want to. But usually if we're doing other stuff in here, I just roll that to the back wall. So, and a little indoor-outdoor carpet that I got from Lowe's is held up really well. That little laptop right there is the Shoutcast radio station that I run 24/7. It just goes. It sits there. It draws 7 watts at idle, with the lid closed and off, and I mean, it's great. Used to have a Tough Book, but now it's that one there, picked up at a yard sale not too long ago. So there it is, the studio at 1 year, well, 1.5 years, I guess, since we dragged it up here, but 1 year since finished. Wanted to share that with you. Wanted to show you, you can see the legs kind of humming. Wanted to share that with you. I thought that was cool. Oh, that up there, that Vavor extension cord, we're going to take that loose and move that down to the mower garage. So if you like this video, I hope you'll subscribe. If you really want to help out the channel, subscribe to the new channel, the Farpoint Mowers and More. Big thing here is that 2024 algorithms changed. This channel took a giant dive into the dumpster of life. YouTube just doesn't want to have variety channels, and they never really did, but I just got away with it for a long time. Well, I'm not getting away with it anymore. So the automotive channel is actually outperforming this channel at this point. I make better money on it, and I have, 9,000 subscribers here and 92,000 subscribers on this channel. So 9,000 versus 92,000, and it's doing better. To give you an idea of how much of a difference the algorithm has hit this channel. So the new channel is already hopefully taken off. I think I got about a little less than 200 subscribers. I'd love to see y'all head over there and subscribe to it. Even if you're not interested in that content, at least get me to that 1,000 so I can start collecting a slight income on that. And let me know if you're interested in model kits or have any interest in seeing the progress of the kits that I do here. I got the Bismarck, I've got the Lionfish, I've got the Arizona. The Reliance already built. I bought that as part of a bigger kit. This is the big one my wife surprised me with. I have a huge fascination for the Iowa class battleships. She got me a huge, I think it's like 3 feet long, very complex model. And rather than start on that one, I figured I'd start on something because it's been 25 years or give or take. And so I wanted to do that first. But I guess that'll do it for today, my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love the fact that you've come along on this journey with me since 2017, 2015, really, when I first put out a couple videos. But I hope that you're here, 10 years from now as well. Till next time, my friends, take care.